told him try and have your baby. I go back to back, I'll drag this shit and marry on the daily. We put switches on them G-locks, that gun ain't got no safety. Them boys been hard lately. He come outside, we back.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Looking pretty, that's better.
Here's Purdy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope.
He's got a man, complete. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 40 yards. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 4 yards out. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's Tua. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And now off to the races down the right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They fake the handoff. Now
get in there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And the 49ers first down.
On 1st down, Purdy. His throw incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
The fuck?
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, everything falling apart. Now another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one caught by Kittle. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Good.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
That's first.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And for a 3rd time.
Stop it. Get some help.
He's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. A nightmare of a first half for him. I mean, that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime,
Bro,
get the reset and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Final play of the half. Purdy. Touchdown. George Kittle as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
21G.
On play action, here's Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Watch it, Oscar. Hey.
Tua now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Give me that. What the fuck is
Now,
going
meanwhile, a pass that should
God,
have been
bro.
intercepted.
Oh my
but
God,
ends up
bro.
falling incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Nope.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Play action, now Purdy. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Bradley Chubb in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Oh.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And the 49ers first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to one now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, Paul. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On second down, Tua. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a third and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Purdy now to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. McCaffrey
In there.
is in. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Purdy will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Now
he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Purdy off the play fake. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing, a partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That one looks like he'll throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
They go play action here. Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And my goodness, another interception. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the field and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team. And
Our stream, that's the end of the... Nah, I'm going to post this on YT later. Call you out to... Bro, say bye to the stream, bro.
Gosh, man.